Charles keeps thinking down in his soul, oh, my son doesn't really want to destroy me.
His son does.
I'm afraid, Charles, your son does want to destroy you, just like your daughter-in-law destroyed her own father. They have form for this. Benjamin Butterworth, are you standing by your fellow woke-topians, Harry and Meghan? Do you still love these two? Do you still think they're a great example of what it means to be woke these days?
I mean, look, there's good news for taxpayers because we need never have paid for Frogmore Cottage because I think Harry and Meghan are living rent-free in your mind forever. You are completely obsessed with this couple.
You don't think this is a big story?
I think it's a big story, but I'm utterly tired.
Here's your newspaper. Here's your newspaper on the front page. There.
And I think it'll be of interest to lots of people what they say. But generally, I think people are exhausted about the whole circus.
They're trying to destroy the royal family.
Whether it's tedious opportunists like you who will tear apart Meghan Markle for anything she says, whether it's
I'll tell you who the tedious opportunist is. It's the Duchess of Sussex herself, who had an amazing opportunity to make real change from within the royal family and instead decided, you know what mattered to her? Money, money, money.
Well, I mean, I think that Meghan Markle is a private person, as is...
Oh, you joking? Benjamin, how can you say this?
She's
She's a private person.
Now you're joking. Now I know.
For 6 weeks worth of documentary.
Person I've ever come across.
The only thing we haven't
They're filming her pretending to cry in moments of deep pain.
Do you not
What is
remember?
private about Meghan
But to
Markle?
coin a phrase, leave Meghan alone.
This is the woman.
She doesn't deserve this.
This is the woman who said she could bring on a tear and a heartbeat, and by God, she's been doing it over this. But you know what really upsets me in America now? You know, when Kate and Wills went to do the trip this week in the US, Americans now believe that they're racist. And
Some do.
A lot of them do, you know.
The Democrats.
They believe that they're racist. And this is all on one unfounded allegation by Meghan Markle. That the royal family
I want to point out something because, you know, at the beginning, I think quite a few people were forgiving to Harry. He's mentally vulnerable. He was just trying to protect his family. I've been proved so wrong. The last 3 years of relentless attacks, for me, have had a very sinister result. It has incited and inspired wave after wave of race baiters in this country, anti-British, anti-white race baiters here, to target the royal family and our institutions. This has all come from Harry and Meghan. No, and I don't blame Meghan.
People like Lady Susan Hussey are the race baiters. They're the ones that are getting it wrong, not Meghan.
That is lie. I lived next to Lady Hussey for 3 years. We were close neighbours. She's the most incredibly humble, kind lady. I used to do up her dress. That I didn't even know she was the lady in waiting until a year after we met. She is not a racist, and she has been thrown to the dogs by a race baiter who has been emboldened by Harry and Meghan's fierce attack on our institution, country and people. Remember, Harry has always said he's not liked England.
I mean, Benjamin, do you agree with Ngozi Fulani suggesting that King Charles and Camilla were guilty of domestic violence against Meghan?
I mean, she was using that terminology to describe the way that she felt threatened by them. And I think it's probably not the best use of words, but the point that she's making is that, you know, they have been on the receiving end of institutional racism. And the truth is that when Lady Hussey made those remarks, they're not asked to white people, and that's why it was a racially problematic comment.
I'm asked all the time where I'm from, as I said last week. My grandparents moved to this country from a different one, from Canada. I've never been asked where I'm from. Have a bit of a funny voice, and believe me, you're asked all the time.
But
you were born in a different country, so that's different.
But why is it
She is British and from Hackney.
But I'm also British.
Of course you are.
I'm also British.
Of course you are, but she has
why is it not racist to ask me where I'm from?
You have an accent, and so
she
you
was
naturally
at
ask.
a global
she was
event.
Dressed in an African dress.
She was at a global event dressed in African dress, and she has changed her name to an African name. It is a perfectly sensible question to say, where are you from?